Hello everyone, this is Carnage Panda coming with a new playthrough of Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. I can't wait to get into this one. This is probably my favorite of the 2D Final Fantasies. My favorite 3D one is Final Fantasy 12. I don't really count 7 or 8, 9 because they're this weird hybrid of 2D and 3D together. So yeah, those are my two favorite Final Fantasies. I guess multiples of 6 are the best. Probably put like, I don't know, 5 after that. Then I'd have to think about it. Probably 7 after that. 8 is probably the worst, but I'm not here to make a video about, you know, my favorites and the worst. But yeah. I think I'll just get into this. The first thing I actually did was open up the music player and listen to all the music. And something that's going to be relevant later. Is it under options? Yeah, language settings. So I was actually poking through Final Fantasy V the other day, and there's a lot of languages that they put in this game there. Actually going above and beyond there, so but we're gonna play in English because that's my native language. And I guess without further ado, I will just get this started. The ancient war of the Magi. When its flames at last receded, only the charred husk of a world remained. Even the power of magic was lost. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly returned to the barren land. Yet there now stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past, and use its dread power as a means by which to conquer all the world. Could anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? Sure, why not? I mean, people always say that there's no way anybody can be that dumb, but, you know, reality just betrays that thought. Clink, clink, clink. There's the city. Hard to believe an Esper's been found frozen there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the intel was good. Ah yes, our witch. I hear she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in 3 minutes. Kinda makes her skin crawl, don't it? Relax, with that thing on her head, she's a mindless puppet. The girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. We'll approach from the east. Move out. Alright, so we're just going to get the opening sequence, and I don't think they do the credit rolls this time around. In the original, they did a credit roll. Maybe I'll be wrong. But they're going to be walking in their Magitech armor up to the town of Narsh. And it's interesting that there were so many, I guess, goats that worked on this this game, greatest of all times. You know, you had Sakaguchi Uematsu, Kazuko Shibuya, who was the one who did all the pixel art for the characters and actually redid it. She came back, and Tetsuya Takahashi, he did the designs for the Magitech armor and would later go on to make Xenogears and the Xenosaga series. And then Xenoblade after Namco kicked him out too. That guy's kind of ambitious. Who else? Oh, what's his face that does all the belts? Tetsuya... Is it Tetsuya Nomura? Yeah, he worked on this game as well. I think Yasunori Mitsuda worked on this as well, but he didn't do the soundtrack. It was clearly Uematsu who did it. Mitsuda would go off to do the soundtracks for Chrono Trigger and Xenogears, then Xenosaga, and then just went and did his own freelance stuff after that. Made his own company. But yeah, there's a lot of talent that went into this game. It's probably the actual start of Square's golden years in the '90s. Because then they were pumping out one hit after another. All right, they cut that. I think in the previous like the GBA version, it just goes on with silence for a bit. The girl takes point, and don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Yeah, I already switched the controls. Looks good. Alright, so... yeah, we go up here. Imperial Magitech armor. Not even Narsh is safe anymore. It's not even safe on land anymore. Yeah, so... I'm gonna use these because you don't really get to see them afterwards. It's actually a short segment where you're riding the Magitech armor. Animations look good. Wonder if they're gonna be different from the other 5 where they just reuse the same spell animations. You actually go over here and get in another battle, which is completely optional. The Empire's got no business here. But I don't think you get over there because your Magitech armor is too big. Silver Lobo. What else do we have? Use the Banisher. Battlefield removal. Get out of here, wolf. Stop them, for Narsh. Just heal up while our overpowered girl takes care of everybody. Get Bioblast in there. Want to see what this animation's like. Oh, that's way different. That's way different from the original. It actually looks like a gas. In the original, it just looks like some kind of prismatic cloud, but wow. Did I try fire and ice? Let's get our missile in there. Yes, missiles are magic. It's a magic missile. We don't have the darkness to attack here though. Yeah, too fat to get through there because of the armor. Okay, so we're going to go up here, and we've got him trapped now. New formation that they put in this one is that you could actually get surrounded by the enemies, and if your back is turned, you take double damage. Try ice. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, whatever. So they all look relatively the same. Well, the fire and ice do. And I guess thunder looks the same as well. They just got different colors and stuff. But the general animation is just the same for all the beams. Interesting. Defend the mines! Here's a real first good use of the bio. Bioblast. Yep, our levels are just flying up. Bioblast is a nice multi-target attack, does poison damage, and most humanoids are weak against poison. According to our source, some miners unearthed the frozen Esper in a new shaft they were digging. This must be it. The save points work the same in this version. Strange light fills the air. You want to learn about save points. At save points, you can use tents and sleeping bags and also save the game. You can also use the save and quick save functions anywhere on the overworld map. Oh, I guess they don't have... Well, you know what? Thinking back to the last couple of ones, they had that quick save feature anyway, and it auto saves every time you enter a room. In the original, this was actually a really bad feature, but if you game overed, you got to keep all of your experience that you gathered through there. But it could screw you over, and I'll talk about that later. I'll handle this. Stand back. Damn, 410. Actually, are there other monsters I can encounter in here? Oh yeah, I could run too. How's the quick save work? Oh, I have to go in the menu. So yeah, I played through 5 of these and I can't even remember. Okay, I'm really digging this. I liked it the first time I listened to it, but I'm really digging this jazzy. Oh, you know what? I need to change the battle speed and everything. I'm on easy mode. Oh, I didn't need to heal her. I just need to heal these two. Is poison actually a good idea? I vaguely recall some of these rats being able to absorb poison. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's fix this. We don't want optimal, we want remove all. Battle speed, slow, very fast. Wait and active. I'll just keep it on wait. Okay, the rest of this looks good. I just need to increase the battle speed. We're not handing over the Esper. Ymir, get them! Hold it! This thing's, they must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? You know what this is? Ever heard of a lightning whelk? It's a monster that absorbs lightning. It stores the energy in its shell? Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Got it. Alright, so also the music is really great in this game. I like this arrangement of the boss battle theme. It's like so much better than the original, and I think this arrangement for this soundtrack is actually better than Final Fantasy III Pixel Remasters, which was definitely the best. Like there was a lot of hit and miss in 4 and 5. So we're going to get this guy with our Magitech missile. And I got to be cautious because it can go into its shell, and I definitely don't want to attack the shell. Alright, so it's gonna take some time to heal up here. Wait for him to come out of his shell, otherwise he's gonna do a counterattack, which is not gonna be fun. Brock! Yes, he's making very interesting noises. But he's no match for our magic missile. First boss easy. Alright, we got some drops there. 2 drops, not bad. Let's go claim our prize. So, this is the Frozen Esper. Not even clear who's talking there. This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. The frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? Ah! What's that? What was that? Wedge! Wedge, where are you? Hey, what's going on? And their prize was getting deleted from existence. And she exploded happily ever after. You know what? I'm gonna ignore him. I'm not gonna talk to him. Because there's more important things here. In every clock in this game, there's an elixir. So, that was more important. We'll talk to his back. Where am I? My, and I only just removed the crown. My head hurts. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you do whatever they told you. Can't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you. In time, that is. A mysterious young woman, born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. Alright, looks good. Oh, I actually have to hit the enter button. My name is Terra. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. Open up! We're here for the Magitech armor pilot. Open this door right now. Hand over that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly. Make your way out of town through the mines. I'll try to buy you some time. Up there! Alright, so we just have to get through the mines of Narsh to get out of here. And we're gonna burninate the rats in our way. Actually, one of the things I'm going to do is put her in the back row because That'll save me from taking damage when my HPs are low. Found another save point. Yeah, map still works. So there's a couple treasure chests here, but I'm going to ignore them because there is this feature in Final Fantasy VI where chests actually kind of level up their loot in them. So you can come back later in the game and get even better loot from the chests. So I'm just going to leave them be for right now. There's some areas that happens in, and in other areas it doesn't. There she is! She is pretty tough. Took that fall like a champ. My sweet little magic user. With the slave crown, you'll be all mine. He has some muted laughter there. Good, good. Burn them all to a crisp. Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age. The lost power of magic has returned to us. We have been chosen. The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over the world. Okay, so they changed the animation for them. Nothing shall stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gaston! Yeah, they changed the animation for those guys. I guess they wanted to not have it look like they were doing a Nazi salute or something. Took you long enough. Busy with all the robbing and plundering, I presume. A treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler searching the world over for relics of the past. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ha, semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? There is indeed. I met the girl. Girl, you don't mean... The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. The people are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narsh? That would be the idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. There she is! Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. Kupo! Boogles, are you saying you want to help? Kupo! Use us to protect Terra from the guards. Would you like an explanation? Sure, why not?
You'll fight using 3 different parties. Press the L button to switch between them. Defeat the leader of the guards before his troops reach Terra, or the battle's lost. Okay, so... they all have their own equipment. I can't de-equip them. But, was it you? Yeah, we can put you in the back row. Said L? Oh, L2, okay. Alright, and this group has Mog, who is the group I want to use. I could actually de-equip him of his Mithril Spear and Mithril Shield, but I'm not going to do that. I don't actually find it necessary. You can't... The Mithril Shield you can't get for quite a while. And the Mithril Spear, I guess you could give it to another character, but he has much better options. This is Molulu. Let's look at equipment. Did they take that out where I can't view everyone's equipment? Okay, so positions 2 and 4 I could put in the back row. And then let's get that last group up here to make another choke point. Just in case somebody escapes my grasp. A chocobo brush? What the hell? Got a painter Moogle. Cosmog, Mugbug, and Mogwin. I love these names. Too bad we don't see them. What were these? Moglin, Mogret, and Moggy. And Mog's group has Mog, Molulu, Moghan, and Mogwell. Molulu is Mog's girlfriend. Okay, so let's go hunt them down. Okay, Mog learned Twilight Requiem. It's Mog's special command. He will be joining the party later. Spoilers! Now, dance is just kind of like it combines... Mog's dance command combines the Dancer class and the Geomancy class from like Final Fantasy V. So its effects change depending on terrain, and it has 4 different random effects, like the Dancer class. I guess the Geomancy class had that different effects things depending on the terrain as well, but you could actually change the terrain with the dance. Okay, are you gonna be okay, Molulu? Snare is just instant death. Okay, I got some potions. I guess I'll have Locke's group, or this group, take some damage. Yeah, this isn't as tough as one that comes in later. That snowstorm is kind of pretty big multi-target damage. Back attack! I wish that's how it worked. Some games it does work that way. I should just auto-battle with these guys. That'll speed everything up. They don't have any extra commands. What level are they? Oh. We got this. No! Mogwin and Mugbug! Alright, so, just get Mog's group back down here. Damn, Mogwell has a lot of HP. Yeah, why not? I don't care. Items are easy enough to get anyway. Now we're gonna fight the boss, the guard leader. Oh yeah, I love this this new arrangement for this theme. It's just so good. Instant KO to the enemy boss. Suck it. Only bad thing is that we don't get to listen to the boss theme. There will be tougher bosses, so it doesn't matter. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. Locke's just carrying her body around. He stole Terra. This switch oughta... That's just how good of a thief he is. I mean, treasure hunter, in his words. He does find some good treasure. You back with us now? You saved me? Save your thanks for the Moogles. I can't remember a thing. It's like my mind's trapped in a fog. You lost your memory? Man said it would come back, eventually. So, you've got amnesia. Don't worry, I won't leave your side until your memory returns. I'm not gonna up and abandon someone just because they lost their memory. I'll keep you safe, I promise. Ah, this music's just so good. It's kind of like Final Fantasy VI takes place in the 1920s or something, and most of the music is big band and jazz. This is a school for the beginning adventurer. Despite all of our recent advances in technology, the outside world remains full of monsters we know little about. Here we provide advice to travelers brave enough to face its many dangers. I do want to go in here because there's a healing pot and there's a few chests I want to pick up. And knowledge. This is water from a recovery spring. It will restore your HP and MP. Such springs are located throughout the world, so always be on the lookout. Actually, does this work like the original? If you just hold down X, it'll keep restoring you? Oh, no. You just keep making the screen flash blue. This is a save point. Yeah, we know about that. Valuables are sometimes hidden in pots, such as this one. Okay, so it tells us there's 10 chests and 3 items in Narsh. Got an ether. Have you heard about relics? Relics can grant you a variety of abilities. For example, sprint shoes double your walking speed. A gauntlet lets you hold a weapon with both hands to increase damage. The Knight's Code makes you shield others in combat. Dragoon boots allow you to perform jump attacks. A person can equip up to 2 relics at the same time. So yeah, they overhauled the accessory system for Final Fantasy V. Since there are no jobs anymore, everybody has their own job. Like Locke is an adventurer and Terra's a Magitech elite. And that's pretty much what they do. They all get their own commands and equipment draws based on their class, and you can't change it like Final Fantasy V. So what they did is they made a lot of the accessories give you those passive abilities, like the gauntlet is 2-handed and stuff. The button you press to talk to me is the confirm button. Press the cancel button to go back. To bring up the menu, just press the menu button. Use a directional pad or analog stick to move your character. Potions may taste funny, but they also heal injury. If you are hurt, drink one to restore some HP. Staying at an inn will completely heal your party. This is my favorite, what do they call it? The Prelude? This is my favorite version of it. It's Final Fantasy VI's. There's a monster in this chest! Something we only knew from all the other Final Fantasies. Locke doesn't steal, he goes treasure hunting. Be careful, sometimes monsters lurk inside of treasure chests. Let me teach you how to ride a chocobo. Press the confirm button or up on the directional pad to move forward. Change course by pressing left or right on the directional pad. Press the L button to change the view. You can also control it the same as when walking. You can dismount by tapping the cancel button, but be careful, the bird will return to its pin as soon as you get off. When selecting armor or weapons in a shop, symbols will appear next to characters that can equip them. I wonder if they changed the shops too. Okay, no, this seems to be the same thing. I'll have to check that out when I get to a shop. An up symbol indicates an increase in attack or defense power. A down symbol increases a decrease in attack or defense. Equal indicates no change. E shows that the character already has that item equipped. Symbol beneath the character means that person is currently in your party. Symbol kind of looks like the up arrow, too. Scroll for the beginning adventure. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you told us that already. You set the battle mode to wait in the config menu. You can take all the time you want to select spells or items in battle without having to worry about being attacked. Status effects are represented by different colors. Blue equals reflect. Spells are reflected back at enemies. I like this change that they made. This was the first one they did this in, too, I believe. I don't think it was in 5. Yellow equals protect. Defense is increased. Green equals shell. Magic defense is increased. Red equals haste. Speed is increased. White equals slow. Speed is decreased. Pink equals stop. Time is frozen. The white numbers that appear during battle indicate damage. Green numbers are for recovered health. Damage received by characters in the back row is halved, but so is their attack power. To change rows, select formation in the menu and press confirm twice on the target character. Oh, and if you select another character from that menu, you can swap the order of the two characters. Damage is more severe when enemies have you surrounded, especially if you got your back to the attacker. Yeah, if your back is turned, this also applies to enemies. If their back is turned, either your character or the enemy will take double damage. You can flee from most battles by holding down the L and R buttons at the same time. When the gauge next to a character's name is full, you can use a command action. Select the skip option to skip that character's turn and move on to the next in line. When selecting the target for a spell, press the L or R button to target all allies or enemies. That actually tripped me up the first time I played this game. Both me and my friend, we didn't know how to multi-target because in the previous one we had played, which was 4 and 2 in the US, you had to press left or right on the D-pad to get it to multi-target. They were like, how do we get it to target more than one person? The defend command has the damage received. It stays in effect until another command is entered. That's not actually true. Take a sleeping bag. It only reduces physical damage by half. You might find this room more useful after you gain some experience out in the world. Well, I've already played this game like 13 billion times, so I know. A lot of things you'll hear in here might not make much sense until you've gotten your feet wet. Advanced battle tactics. Shall I teach you about status effects? No! I know everything about them. Invisibility. Physical attacks will miss you, but spells will always strike true. Yeah, if you're invisible, you can't be hit. You have a perfect evasion, but your magic evasion drops to 0. So, like, if they're going to use an instant death spell on you, you're going to get wrecked. You'll revert to normal if hit by magic. Which also was a bug in the original version. If they had immunity to status effects, you could still hit them with it. So using Vanish and Death was an easy way to kill a lot of bosses. But they fixed that post PlayStation version, and I'm thinking it's probably fixed in this version as well. Prevents you from using special skills and magic. Zombie. Zombies attack friend and foe alike. Only holy water can cure this status. If your skin is ashen, your HP is 0, and you're still moving, there's a good chance you're a zombie. Sleep and confusion. These status ailments are removed when the character is attacked. The image status creates illusionary images of a character, making it difficult for enemies to hit them. Fire, ice, and lightning are the 3 principal elements. They are represented by the spells Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder, respectively. The Reflect spell remains active for only a short time and will not reflect certain lore magic. Allow me to explain a few of the specialized battle commands. Runic absorbs magic and turns it into MP. Runic remains active until a spell is absorbed or another battle command is given. Trance boosts attack and magic. The duration increases as more battles are fought. Dance and Rage. Once selected, these commands are used continuously until the end of battle. Re-Raise automatically revives a character if they get KO'd. Regen gradually restores a character's HP. Undead creatures such as ghosts are damaged by curative spells and items. Desperate times can bring out strength you never knew you had. Critically wounded characters may occasionally perform powerful, hidden techniques when you select attack. I can't remember the I think it's like 1 out of 16 if you're in if you're at 25% HP or lower, will trigger the desperation attack for that character, which is unique to each character, and in most cases will result in big damage. Something to note about the Reflect spell. Reflect doesn't block spells that have already been reflected once. You use this to your advantage. Cast Reflect on an ally, then cast attack spells on that same person to bounce them at an enemy. Get it? Bushido techniques can be unleashed only after the required power for the skill in question is built up. You can select actions for other characters while power builds up. Okay, so they changed that from the OG version where you had to wait for it to charge fully. Alright, so looks like we've done everything we can here. Except to go up here, I think. Get an extra scene where the guard's like, holy shit! Is that... Hey! It's not safe here. We'd better hightail it south to Figaro. Yeah, so... this looks like a good place to end this episode. So leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.